So if you've been checking the different gel blaster sites, you've maybe noticed that these TPER-S style blasters are showing up in a couple different types of formats. Now, EMERBU Toys is only selling this kind of pistol version, but there's some other ones out there, and those other ones gave me some ideas, and I had an extra couple of these laying around from EMERBU, which you can get at EMERBU Toys. Actually, this one you can only get on Amazon, but it's sale for like $35. It's a really good deal for a motorized mag, pistol style, non-realistic, about 160, 165 FPS. Just a pretty cool overall blaster with true, automatic, semi-automatic, as well as safety, of course. So some of the different ones I've seen are much bigger style, kind of, they have stocks on them, so you can see what I've done with that one, which I showed you previously. And then what I was just thinking, I was looking at that one and I noticed, this is a little fake suppressor I had put on there, left over from some old blaster and I modified it so it would work with that. And then I noticed that this has the same diameter as a barrel nut, about 34 millimeters wide. And I had some extra handguards. I had this Foregrip style handguard I had printed before for a different blaster I had some trouble with. I had taken it apart and thought, oh, well, maybe I could reuse this. Okay, so that was kind of the, inspiration. Now, unfortunately, going to a longer metal inner barrel on these is not easy. This is what how the metal barrel attaches inside to the gearbox. And this piece I tried very hard to get off previously because I would need to use that piece on a different barrel for a new metal one to work. And it just is glued on there way too good. So that means you're stuck with that short barrel, which terminates, right at the end here. Not a big deal, just meant I couldn't go to a longer one. And to be honest, a longer one probably would cause some barrel drag and slow it down anyway. So that's okay. So left that as it was, and really this is just cosmetic mod. So I took my idea of what I thought. I'm like, okay, well, I know I can use this size, right? So I really like being able to reuse pieces I already had printed or pieces that are modified from something else I had laying around, just less print time, and just, makes it a little also kind of fun to be able to find a use for those pieces. So what I did was basically just kind of print this piece here. Now there's actually inside that you can't see is a big thick kind of metal pipe almost, right, that goes from the end here all the way back to here inside, just to give it a lot of stability. And again, that's just something I had laying around. I'm not sure what that even came from. That was not a gel blaster part or piece. And then I just printed this piece that has this notch here where this would fit right into. So, and then I printed an orange cap for this just to give it that safety feature. So this is just going to push on all the way in. It's going to be tight now because I painted it, but that's okay because I want it to be tight. So it pushes on there nice and tight. I can lock this down right here. And then the other thing I was going to do is then I put these little orange, because these were left over from a TPER-S that broke. So I put these right here, and again, just to kind of tie it all together. And because I had them, not because it's super necessary, right? Put the grip here. And then, since this, of course, doesn't line up perfectly, I thought I'd just go ahead and put a little riser here. And then that way you can have an optic there. So that's kind of the plan. I think it'll look really cool. So I'm going to finish that up. And then, of course, there'll eventually be a demo. And you can see that one. And again, I plan on giving both of these away in future giveaways. I think they're pretty cool blasters. And I just like how they look, and it's kind of fun to be able to work on something new and different. That's always more enjoyable than continually building, kits for blasters that I've done before. All right, so there you go. TPER-S, currently like $35 on Amazon from EMERBU Toys. And this is just the extended handguard version, which I'm going to keep no stock on. And we're going to go ahead and put the grip on and dress it up a little more. Comments, questions, post them below. Like, subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and participate in those monthly giveaways on my YouTube channel where you can win over $300 in blasters and accessories.